Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through Doctor Strange. And this dude, bro, this dude already has get so much trash talk from a lot of content creators, and generally people hate him. People believe that he needs to get a buff. And yes, I'm gonna tell you my point of view, how I feel. Of course, I am in a position having him at level 80 at the moment. I haven't tier 4 him, but the average player, in my opinion, is not going to tier 4 all the characters. So we need to make clear here if, in my opinion, Doctor Strange deserves the tier 4 or not, even if I don't have the tier 4. And what I'm doing into my mind, every time I want a tier 4, I'm thinking how I'm going to use him. What his tags, what's his type, and I'm going through a lot of things like ABX, ABL, Boss Legend, PvP, and after I decide if I tier for him or not. So I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna compare him with the guys that he is actually have to be compared, and that's the fast movement and the male blast type in my mind, And the last characters we took with fast movement and being able to be level 80, it's Black Bolt, and I am in the position having him level 80, yes. It's a good thing having level 80s these days, in my mind, because everyone got everyone tier 4, and if you're an average player, you can't decide what to tier 4 because, you're thinking, level 80, is he going to work? So we're gonna see how good Doctor Strange is compared to Cable, the best blast male character right now in the game. I'm having a Mighty Raids on my Cable, and for Black Bolt, which is one of the best characters, to be honest, he's taking advantage a lot of his tier 4. When you do tier 4 Black Bolt, he's day and night. So yes, but I'm gonna compare here level 80 Doctor Strange with Black Bolt at stage 79 of Ultron and against Cable at Gore 62. So I'm gonna go through his rotation for Doctor Strange, and I'm gonna show you the clips of my previous video I did 1 week ago, where I was clearing Boss Legend with Black Bolt, and I was clearing Boss Legend with Cable. But before we go through that, guys, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, support the channel, watch these ads, don't use the ad blocker and stuff like that, and make sure that you are subscribed already. Subscribe to the channel, guys, subscribe it, yeah, do it. 50% of you are not subscribed and you are watching the videos. Come on, dudes, come on. This is unfair, I need to know that you enjoy the content so I can put more hours on it and I can put more loves on edits and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go through our good Doctor Strange, and let's see his rotation. Actually, let me show you the build I have. I'm capped on everything pretty much. I have a Mighty Raids, I already mythic his uniform, Power of Angry Hulk. I had his artifact level 3, as you can see here, stage 3 and level 10 actually. Not this blessing, I'm actually missing some Urus. And let's go into his rotation actually, which is really easy. It is proc friendly, but it's a pain to proc and not miss the proc on your 5th skill, which is the first skill you're using into your rotation. So pretty much with Doctor Strange, what you need to do is do the 5th skill, see this explosion, and as soon as you see him popping out these doors here, you're cancelling into your 3rd skill and you're cancelling into your 4th skill. With your 4th skill you can actually move to, and this is not helping me to show you actually. So what I'm doing pretty much is this, cancel into this, cancel into this. And I'm letting my 4th skill to play until the end, and after I'm cancelling into my 1st skill. And with that way, you have already your tier 3 when you need it, and you're gonna have, more rotations with your tier 3. So 5, delay cancel into 3, cancel into 4th skill. The 3rd skill needs a bit of a delay, like this. if you see the door pop out, you're canceling into your 4th skill. But it's like 1 millisecond, don't really need a lot. But yeah, let's go and see what he was able to do against Ultron stage 79, which is the stage that you can use the fast movement characters. So for that specific stage, there is a disadvantage of Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange don't have supports, so he can't actually take advantage of Proxima. He can't actually take advantage of Green Goblin, because both of these characters are giving buffs only for supervillains, and it's the only two actually fast movement characters that providing you support buff for World Boss Legend. It's the only characters that actually gives you any buff with attack or damage against supervillains. So here my Doctor Strange got 0 support, but I'm using Proxima to pass him through the CTP of Insight I have on here. With my Black Bolt from the other side, I'm using double support, Green Goblin and Proxima. So you have to consider that. The thing that you're gonna see from my Black Bolt, it's with double support, but here Doctor Strange, as you can see, it's already in 1 minute into the fight and he has done 10 bars. So when you don't have actually your 5th skill, you're doing the rotation without your 5th skill, which is 3, cancel 4, and let your 4th skill, you can move the V-pad, and after that you're pressing your 1st skill and you're jumping into the enemy character. When you have your tier 3, you're waiting a bit until the variation of you popping out the illusions actually, and after you're going again into the 5th skill, wait a bit, 3 skill and 4th skill. Let the 4th skill play, 2 cancel 1 or 1 cancel 2, depending on what you prefer actually. The 2nd skill helps a lot in my mind, because he's jumping around, you can avoid a lot of stuff, and look at this. Okay, now he's out of target, I can't actually reach him, but I'm delaying the boss here. Yeah, so my 2nd skill, jump around the boss, so I delayed him from doing damage. Here I didn't cancel his raids, the optimization phase actually, so this could be even faster, to be honest. But yes, in my mind, guys, at the moment, I mean, yeah, it's a level 80. Of course, it's a level 80. It's not tier 4. I know that most of the people talking about giving him a buff talk about his tier 4. But actually, I want to showcase here the update he took with his new uniform. With his old uniform, he was already good, and there is no bad on that. I mean, I'm seeing people saying, oh my god, his old uniform, it's almost the same, it's a bit worse, but they didn't give him an upgrade. But from when this thing means that something bad? I mean, there is multiple guys in the game that they don't want to invest every single time on a new uniform. They did paid 1 year ago for Doctor Strange, when he took the Madness movie, how it's called, Multiverse of Madness, MOM actually. So yes, we already have a really good uniform for Doctor Strange, so even if he's level 80 and you have his old uniform, you can utilize him with his old uniform. And in my mind, this is pretty epic, the fact that he don't need his tier 4, it's actually cool. Of course, if they buff his tier 4, it's gonna be cool. I mean, I saw some guys doing reviews on him and the tier 4 skill feels lame. I mean, he's popping out some damage, and yes, the increase is not there at tier 4 from level 80. So is this really bad? I'm not sure. For the people that keeps the characters level 80 and have like 12 or 13 tier 4 in total, I mean, perhaps it's not that bad. But for whales that wanna tier 4 everyone and wanna see impact on tier 4 in characters, I mean, yes, this is a bad thing, and perhaps Doctor Strange needs something. But the point of this video is to show you that even at level 80, he's able to do that high of a stage, which is stage 79 of Ultron. And yes, I mean, Previously, I was doing it on with my Black Bolt, and I'm gonna show you how much time left I had. Same stage with Black Bolt and actually double support. So yeah, let's go to see here. It's 22 seconds. 22 seconds left, no support at all. Okay, it's no support at all, it's just his leadership. So yeah, let's see what I was doing with Black Bolt and double support 1 week ago in my video. And this is the video I'm talking about. It's 1 week ago when I dropped that, and I was proud for my clears with my Black Bolt. And look at my Black Bolt, level 80, and he was able to do with 27 seconds left double support. I was using Green Goblin and Proxima. Look at the video, it's the World Boss Legend 2 weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago it says there, so 2 weeks. And yes, it was the most challenging stage I was doing, you know, stage 79 with Black Bolt. But now, bro, the good doctor comes and provides that already at level 80 with 22 seconds and no supports at all. I just have Proxima for the CDB of Insight, as I told you. Of course, I have a Mighty Rage against a Rage, and this is a big, you know, bump on the damage output, but not that big as actually two different supports, Green Goblin and Proxima. So of course Black Bolt's leadership, it's also better than Doctor Strange's leadership, but that's something we have to get used, in my opinion. You know, we have to get used in the fact that there is characters being really good and getting a huge bump at tier 4, like Black Bolt, like Thor, like others. And there is characters that they are performing really nice at level 80, and the game is not pushing you to tier 4 them to see results and see impact. And Doctor Strange, in my opinion, is one of them. It's the, you know, it's a character that you have already from your epic quest, and it's for free 100%, as it is a monthing I showcased the last time. So in my mind, even with a normal a proc raids, you know, a Nobelisk with a proc of mini raids or a raids, Doctor Strange can perform really nice at level 80, and in my book this is a win for the community, this is a win for the players that can't invest every single update for tier 4, because to be honest, you need 1.5 months or 2 months to get your tier 4. Everyone is in the game, you know, the tier 4s, it's in the game from May of 2022, which is 1.5 years. And the maximum you're seeing out there for the average player that is not paying for tier 4 packs, it's like 12 to 14 tier 4s. That means that most of the people need 1 to 2 months to do their tier 4s. So having some level 80 smashing stage 79 of Ultron, is this cool? Yes, it's totally cool in my book, you know. And let's see what he's able to do also at Gore, stage 62. So with Gore, you need to use blast male characters on this stage, the requirements, and you can't actually use a lot of supports as a human and not mutant also, because for mutant there is at the stage 65 actually the mutant requirement, so you can use Polaris. So why I'm telling that, it's because on cable I'm using double support on the stage 68, and I'm gonna compare 68 against 62, because Doctor Strange, the best stage he can participate, it's stage 64, but for stage 64 there were a lot of stuns and I don't want to be interrupted during the fight. So 62 Gore here, you need to be super careful. Gore can kill a lot. And something that you can see here, it's how easy Doctor Strange through his skills can clear these odds. This is day and night. With my cable, I was getting annoyed a lot by this phase. Cable don't have that much of AoE, but Doctor Strange got a lot of AoE. Look at this, you got whatever skill you're pressing, you can do the kill. It's really easy peasy. Here you can see I'm pushing bars and bars. Look at this, it's 4 to 5 bar with my tier 3 rotation, and my normal rotation it's like 1 or 2 less bars, but still it's really hard to stay alive on this stage, on actually Gore at the last phase. because on the last phase there is multiple enemies attacking you, and at the same time Gore changing his patterns, so he's doing some chimichangas here and there, so you need to avoid them. And here you can see I'm like 10 bars left and 3 minutes left. Let's see how I'm going to perform. I think I'm doing this stage, I'm doing the second phase, and on the last phase I'm getting butchered, but we're gonna pause there and see what I was able to do at the same timing with my Cable. And Cable also is one of the characters that they recently dropped, and he's really good at level 82. I mean, he needs his tier 4 to perform for really high stages. And look at this, I survived out of nowhere. I was just trying to push the stage, but yeah, Gore was not going down. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and I am in the last phase, so I have half of the time to clear the last part of the fight, which is more than enough. Here I lost all the characters supporting me actually, so I can't actually swap and save myself through ads or something, so that's the main reason I'm dying to. But yes, I'm not gonna spoil alert to you. Here I was out of target, so I lost a ton of damage. This could be faster, but look at this, I'm going around. Yes, I'm getting freed by the enemies. His AoE, it's really nice in this phase because you can get, you can do some kills against the odds. Here I think I'm avoiding this, but I decided to do my tier 3 and they didn't give me a break. They actually killed me, I think. Yes, but look at this. This is fine. I mean, it wasn't the perfect run, and I had like 1 bar left and 1 minute and 27 seconds left. Okay, let me show you what my Cable was able to do at stage 68. Same video, I was talking about how proud I am for my Cable clear. Level 80, 68, support of Polaris, when in the same time I'm using here Cyclops and leadership of Star-Lord. So it's kind of close, but not close. I mean, Polaris giving way more buffs than Star-Lord gives. So with my Cable here, and I was able to play with Cable multiple days before I dropped this video with the perfect run. And look at this, it's 127 both runs. With one I was on 1 bar, and with Cable I was at 6th bar. So Doctor Strange is not just good level 80, he's better than Cable, one of the best level 80s. He's better than Black Bolt, one of the best fast movement character and universal villain. And I mean, what else did you expect from a character? I mean, yes, I don't want to leak Netmarble devs or something, but to be honest, this is a really fair level 80. This is a level 80 that you can go there and clear some content, really high content for World Boss Legend. But the point is, what do you want from your tier 4s? What do you want from the characters you are buying? I mean, you can't expect Doctor Strange to be better than Magneto, because Magneto, it's a really good thing he's better than Doctor Strange. And how I'm telling that? If you have Magneto tier 4 and full build, you can use him for Villain Blast and for Male Blast Day of ABX and ABL. So you can have two good clears with one character. If Doctor Strange was better at the tier 4 than Magneto, then the game was pushing you to build another character for one specific day of ABX. So now this is not happening, and in my book this is good. I don't need to follow the meta and build another tier 4. I can utilize him at level 80, and I'm totally happy with his performance. And other than World Boss Legend, what you can do with Doctor Strange, right? You are not going to use him for ABX, ABL, he's a PvE character. What you gonna do? For PvP, he sucks, so what else? Of course, GBR, guys. He was a god for GBR at level 70. Look what he can do at level 80. Okay, let's see. Here I'm using double support of Shuri and Valkyr. It's like the basic supports to use, the basic best support to use actually. And look at this. Only 9 seconds in the fight, 9 seconds, and I have cleared 50 bars of Dormammu in the first phase. 9 seconds, guys. I have to wait here to go through these animations that Dormammu is doing. But look at this. The procs is there, you know, the guarding critical rate actually helps to get the proc on time every single time, even if you don't use your tier 3. And look at this, I cleared the phase in 38 seconds. 38 seconds, guys. So you have a character that even at level 80 with her raids, he can go into Dormammu and actually clear in the same time I'm clearing with my really good tier 4 characters. If you go through the giant boss tournament we're doing in my live streams the previous week or the 2 weeks ago, you can see there people struggling to do that fast with tier 4s. We are 1 minute and 15 seconds into the stage and I'm already in the last phase. The bars are flying. So in my opinion, you know, Doctor Strange is not a skip. I mean, if you only build characters to be able to tier 4 them actually and be able to have the super meta character, yes, Doctor Strange, perhaps it's a skip. But if you just want to have another clear for your World Boss Legend and a really fast GBR Dormammu clear, Doctor Strange is your dude, you know. 1 minute and 46 seconds from a level 80. It's even better than Miles Morales. Miles Morales, in my book, you know, it's one of the best characters. But Doctor Strange here delivers GBR that fast. So in my book, yes, perhaps Doctor Strange needs refinement, you know, something on his tier 4, perhaps. But if the point of Netmarble was to drop some really good level 80 and some good only at tier 4, they have delivered a really good level 80 here. Doctor Strange can do way more things that others can do at level 80, and you can see that competing him with Black Bolt, double support against the same stage and some stages lower against Cable, and Cable having more supports. I mean, 1 minute different, actually 5 bars different in the same timing, Cable against Doctor Strange. In my book, it's a huge thing, you know. Of course, at tier 4 things changes and Black Bolt get a huge bump, Doctor Strange don't get a huge bump, and Cable don't get a medium bump. So in my mind, after you tier 4 the characters, their damage are kind of balanced. So is this good? Is this bad? It's up to you. So let me know down below in the comments. Do you believe that actually Doctor Strange needs a buff? Or he's cool like he is? I mean, what did you expect from him, you know? Let me know what did you expect from him down below in the comments if you believe that he needs more buffs than this. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed the good doctor and I'm gonna utilize him for sure. The only bad fact is that he only be used with a CTP of raids and having the opportunity to do his rotation easy peasy. If you want to use a proc, it's gonna be a pain. So yes, that's my point of view on Doctor Strange. Let me know, smash the like button. See you into the next. Hope you enjoyed. Kisses in your faces.